2 Chronicles 25 describes a common, tricky, sticky situation that Christians often get into. Amaziah was king over Judah. As king, of course, it was his responsibility to protect his nation from foreign enemies. So he hired mercenary soldiers from Israel to provide support for his army. A prophet came to the king and told him not to let the Israelite army go with his army, because God was not with Israel at that time. Israel wasn't with God, so God wasn't with them. If Judah were to use these soldiers, they would lose. God would make sure of that. But then Amaziah told the prophet, "But I spent so much money on them." And the prophet told them, "The Lord has much more to give you than this." Many times in Israel's and Judah's history, they made alliances with foreign powers to help them against their enemies. Common sense often tells us that we need to spend a lot of money or do things for our security that show that we're relying more on help that we can see rather than on the help which is from God that we cannot see. Unless the Lord builds the house, Psalm 127 says, they labor in vain that build it. Unless the Lord guards the city, the watchman wakes, but in vain.